You ever seen someone try to rush the base only to get slammed by a giant ship? Well, that's this deck. Welcome back, TCG Squad. Today we're diving into a soft control aggression Piett deck that's fast, fun, and a perfect intro for new players who want a little more strategy in their Star Wars Unlimited games. Think of this deck like a bouncer. He stops your opponent's early game nonsense while you build up your resources to deploy your capital ship armada. If you're getting into Star Wars Unlimited, this is a killer starting point for learning control decks without getting overwhelmed. Remember, this is a soft control deck, not a hard control deck. And if you're new, make sure to check that playlist in the description. We'll help you find your perfect playstyle and get you going fast. And hey, if you're looking for your first serious deck or just want a solid beginner content every week, smash that subscribe button. I'll appreciate it. Now let's look at the deck identity and the game plan. There are two types of control decks in Star Wars Unlimited. There's hard control, where you counter everything forever, and soft control, where you hold the line just enough to unleash something huge. This deck is soft control with teeth. You're not trying to lock out your opponent. You're just trying to slow them down until your capital ships hit the field and start wrecking your opponent's base. And thanks to the ramp built into this deck list, you can pivot into a mid-range beatdown plan when needed. The win condition is simple. Control the board early, slam capital ships late, dominate, GG. Want to see this deck in action? I run it weekly on my stream. Check out the description for the links to my Carabas live games. I played several matchups with this deck list. Check it out, it's cool. And don't forget, you can watch me weekly twice a week where I'm testing out these decks. Now let's look at some key cards and combos. Honestly, let's talk about the MVPs of this deck first. Devastator, Hunting Rebellion with Piett deployed. You can get this beast down at 6 resources, drop 4 indirect damage anywhere you want, unit or a base, your choice. Completely busted. Then we have the Devastator Inescapable. This is the green unit. It will cost us 8. It's a 10 cost Sentinel monster with removal, which allows us to do 8 damage since we get a 2 resource discount with Piett on the field. And guess what? He's a Sentinel and he will hold that line. Lastly, we have Planetary Bombardment. If your board is full of capital ships, and it will be, this event is going to do 12 indirect damage. And guess what? We like Devastator, which is the red one. You're going to choose where all that damage goes. And guess what? You're probably going to hit it straight to your opponent's base. But how do we survive until then? Well, this is where removal is key. It's going to be our friend. This is why we're soft control. We have events such as Force Choke, Shoot Down, Open Fire, Merciless Contest, Overwhelming Barrage, and Turbo Laser Salver. All of these events can help us maintain that board state till we can get our ships and finish the game out. Now, I did mention there are some ramp tools in this deck. So what are they? Well, we have Price on Your Head, Super Laser Technician, Resupply, and Resupply Carrier. Let's get into how you would play this deck. Some mulligan ideas or tips. Against aggro, you want early removal. Ramp is not the priority, okay? I repeat, you do not need ramp. You want to look for Force Choke. You want to look for Open Fire, Shoot Down, Merciless Contest. The only ramp card you may use is Price on Your Head if you're going second, so that you can play it, and then hopefully your opponent plays something else, you can claim initiative so you can take something out. For everything else, keep the ramp cards. This is what we want, like Shoot Down. We want Super Laser Technician. We want Resupply. We want Resupply Carrier. These are great cards to start off with. For resource strategy, you're going to resource your late game capital ships early. You don't need them yet. You're just holding cards that are dead, so just resource them. Focus on the cards that I said you probably need to focus on, depending on you're playing aggro or everything else. Let's see what a turn-by-turn breakdown looks like for this deck. So for example, turn 1, we can play Price on your head, take initiative hopefully. Turn 2, you're going to play any of your removal reps, kill that unit, and then also get a little bit of wrap at the same time. Turn 3, you can play some more removal. If you're unlucky and you don't have any more, Super Laser Technician is okay to play as you can trade into a unit, but it's not ideal because we want to wipe the board. So to summarize, turns 1 to 3, you're going to stabilize the board, remove threats. Mid-game, we're going to drop early capital ships like Ruthless Raiders and the MC-30 Assault Frigate. You're going to combo into Overwhelming Barrage. Again, we're focusing on wiping the opponent's board. And then late game, you're going to unleash hell with Devastators and Planetary Bombardment. Now let's look up some matchups and sideboard tips. Against aggro, if you control the early game and keep your base at 10 damage or less, your ships will do the rest. This is easy cleanup once Devastator lands. Remember, you're trying to control them. Versus control decks, you're going to prioritize wraps. You're going to go wide as possible with cheap ships. Again, Ruthless Raiders and MC-30 Assault Frigates. And then you really want to get to Relentless as fast as possible so that you can fizzle out their first event, allowing you to push more damage. Versus midrange, which is going to be like your Han 1 and Quinlan Voss. Well, this is a tough one. They can rip your hand, dominate the board quickly. Your best shot is staying one step ahead on tempo and sneaking in early damage before you get outscaled. But I'm going to tell you, this is the hardest match. You're probably not going to have a good day. Sideboard options. For aggro, I would probably add in the 2 I Am Your Fathers. And then versus control, I'll add 2 Relentless. Relentless are so good against control. So to wrap things up, if you're new and you like a little bit of control mixed with a little bit of explosive power, this is your deck. It's fun, flexible, and a great skill builder. It's easy to learn but hard to master, especially against those mid-range decks. Like what you saw? Drop a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you need any of these cards that we talked about, you can grab them on my eBay store, or you can use my TCG Player affiliate link. Both are in the link below. Every click helps support the channel, and I'll appreciate it. See you in the next one. May the ramp always curve out right. Peace.